One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome to College Park, Maryland, SECU Stadium, better known as the Snake Pit and home of the Terps. As we'll see the number 21 team in the country, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on another team from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Terrapins will put total leather and we'll get started. And here's the return. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense will go to work first. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get him in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give him a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another.
Breaks into the open. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48.
I'll tell you what, you want to quiet this crowd down. You want to do something demoralizing to your opponent. Establish the run game early on offense.
They'll run the screen. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. And the Hoosiers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. They'll go to the ground. Finds a crease at the 20. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there.
Well, it took everything on defense to just get that guy down on the 1-yard line. He is a monster, Dave.
And if this offense, Jesse, is going to keep doing that, you better bring in reinforcements on that defensive line. Get some big boys because they're about to punch this thing in the end zone.
The offense changing the play. The give. They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Zings it complete to the right. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Nice job by the defense forcing the 3rd and goal. You can't allow any run after catch in these situations. Play aggressive, play tight, and play physical.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he missed it. No good. Kicker tried to tack a few more on the scoreboard, guys, and couldn't do it. So the Maryland Terrapins offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. Looking to throw, it's Diggs. And he fires a dirt ball. Man, oh man, would he like to have that pass back. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The give on the inside. On the move at the 30. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's his offense with a fresh set of downs. He's got it on the right. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Terrapins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Back to pass on 2nd down. Going for it all. Holds it in on the left. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Defense getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. He's got his man. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Grabbed behind the line. It's Jennings. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll need to get this one to the 31 here on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. A strike downfield. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Trying play action. Got his man on the outside. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. Dead center perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score. Touchdown, Indiana. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 20. yard line. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'd be interesting to see what happens here on the second drive.
Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
Got his man on the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
And the Terrapins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Diggs. Complete in the middle. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Jennings. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. The Terrapins are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll set up to throw. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
He'll pull it on the read. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Terrapins!
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Caught over the middle. It's Barker. At the 35, he's got room. They finally make the stop, and it's been this way this guy's whole career as a senior makes a play after the grab. And the Hoosiers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. The pull and throw off the RPO. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. 1st down here for the offense.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
Caught in the backfield, it's Leon. He'll be pushed out of bounds at about the 33-yard line. We've reached a break. It's Maryland with the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. On the ground, it's Leon. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's 4th down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Field goal is good. And now they regain the lead. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, you know, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
It'll be 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Diggs. Finds his man, it's Jennings. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds a man in the middle. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening and they have a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here comes the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. It's caught. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
That's some great toughness by the quarterback. Hanging in the pocket. Listen, knowing you're going to get smacked and still being able to deliver the football down the field. Good toughness by that quarterback.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And here comes the field goal unit. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Splits the uprights. Good. And with that, they've taken the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, you can make a case this is the game of the week in the SEC. Mississippi State is ahead early in Stark Vegas, but that's not exactly Dak Prescott out there. This game is a long way from being over. They are up by 7 over Tennessee. Week in and week out in the SEC, it's a battle of attrition, and if anything big changes, you'll hear about it here.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Solid run, picks up 6 and gets it to the 28. The Hoosiers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Leon. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
On 3rd and short, they'll go to the power running game. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the Hoosiers decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Dave.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They'll try to pop the draw. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The Terrapins will try to pin them back with the punt. He's got it. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stops. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll try the run.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
From the gun, running back on the move. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man, oh man, that ball carrier was just shut down.
And I tell you what, they need some push up front too, right? They got to move those defensive linemen out of the way, at least create a hole so your running back has a chance. Not there, he didn't have it.
He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Last completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. He might want another play. To the air on first down. Right on the money. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. The Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. Running back searching for a hole. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
This defense has got some monsters up front. Individual athleticism. You see guys winning their one-on-ones. They're getting pushed. They're swimming the offensive lineman and then converging on the running back.
Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense was all over it. They know 3rd down, the quarterback can be a viable threat in the run game. Played physical, played close to the line of scrimmage, made the big stop.
And they won't be able to down it. It goes into the end zone for a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Defense in press coverage. Looking to throw, it's Diggs. Throws to the tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Jennings. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quickly complete. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the Terrapins are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Complete to the left. Oh, he's got some space. He's there to make the stop, and not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Terrapins trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. And he was was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. Back to pass, it's Diggs. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man down the middle. And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. It's good. Easy call for the refs. The lead up to 5 in the 2nd quarter.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you get a stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here's the hit. Intercepted, the defense has set him up.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. And that one sails through the back of the end zone.
I love the attitude by this team now. You just got a critical takeaway. You're set up in amazing field position down in the red zone. Take a shot. Go right now. Throw it. Don't even wait. There's zero hesitation. Force the defense on the very first play of the drive to have to step up. And the defense did exactly that. If you're on offense here, I don't know. I'd just throw it again.
We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A first half that saw a little bit of everything there in College Park.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this 2nd half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him, so I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Diggs. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Terrapins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. They're going to open this drive with a pass. The short hands, it's Jordan. And he goes out of bounds, but finally this passing game gets something going here as they try to rally. And the Hoosiers want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now. Get ready for another one.
Shoots it to the left. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Got some room to run. Good gain on the return, and this we'll get another look at this offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Rush is on him. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long. Right.
He's going to throw deep right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there. And now it's 4th down. The Terrapins will bring the punt team onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch at the 30. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time. That return man saw daylight the instant the ball touched his hands, and he darted to it and took it to the house.
And Reese, I think it's one of the hardest things to do in football, to catch the ball as all these guys are flying around you, and you got to take it, make a miss, try to find spaces and creases that aren't there. Great job making a huge play. Special teams and punt returns coming up big.
Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. He'll keep it himself. Can't get him to the ground. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. 3rd and long. Ball's at the 25. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins send out the punt unit. Wants to return it. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Indiana sends the offense onto the field. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount they take care of the ball. At midfield, he's got room. He's running free down the middle. Touchdown, Indiana! And that one will put him up here in the 2nd half. You're not going to keep the lid on this guy forever. Sooner or later, he's going to get loose.
He is. He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth. I mean, this dude can make plays. That's why you keep feeding it to him, because at some point, he's going to break it loose and make a huge play.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Gives it on the option. Got enough for the first. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. Line gets set, 1st down. Let's go! Let's go! Back to pass, it's Diggs. Picked off, what a play to set him up. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Great place to start for this offense. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Quarterback on the keeper. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I don't think the quarterback made the right read on that play. I know they're asking a lot of this QB. He's got a lot to focus on with the pass game and all the different types of runs that they have in their playbook. But on that play there, that pre-snap look told me to hand it off.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Terrapins come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun to give, looking for room. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Diggs. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Corners are going to bail. He's going for the big play. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. And the Terrapins will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Here comes the option. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Well, this is a quarterback who has outstanding running ability, and he's hoping the defense is going to give him an opportunity to tuck this football and get upfield, but there was nothing there. You saw him that time. Hold on to it, hold, hoping someone on defense was going to get out of position, but nobody did. Really nice job by the defense that time. Playing assignment football against the option, and everybody staying home.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab inside the 30. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
So that penalty is going to cost them the first down as they back up, and now it's 2nd down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. On the run, it's Leon. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Trying to burn this defensive back. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. The Hoosiers will send out the punt unit. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Diggs. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Still some work to do after that last completion at 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They'll put it in play from the 40 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. DB's right up on the receivers. To the air on 2nd down. That pass is incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even close.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna take a shot at this DB. Makes the grab right down the middle. And he's got enough for a 1st down. Now to see if they have enough time to snap it again here in the 3rd. We reach the end of the period. It's Indiana on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Off play action on 1st down. Under fire. And he just threw that one away. Safe move, didn't see anything, lived to play another play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He'll do it himself. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, in this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. That slices the lead to 2.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for the squad.
Indiana has the ball back, and the Hoosier offense comes out ready to go. Trying to beat him to the corner on the right. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure?
Turning it on! Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one.
Man, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back him off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding him? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Got a man. It's Jordan. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Hoosiers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. He wants to change this route. Motion from the back. Second down, he'll throw it. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
You got to love the aggressive nature this defense is playing with right now, and you're seeing the athletes and the dudes they've got up front. A sack on the last play. They hit the quarterback on this last one. Now 3rd down, you know they're going to be pinning their ears back.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Hoosiers line up to punt it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Trying to beat the D deep. Catch inside the 30 and still running. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. This attack so lethal with that big play capability. Now 1st and 10 from the 29. Looking downfield, it's Diggs. It's complete to the right. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And guys, a perfect opportunity here to take the lead late.
I like the running back there on the route and the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
And we're seeing a bit of the bend, don't break attitude by the defense now. Obviously, they've given up some plays to allow the offense to get down in the situation. But with their backs against the wall, this is the best we've seen this defense play. They're having none.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. And they go back on top. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, just wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the SEC. Mississippi State is in serious trouble right now. I'm not sure some folks won't be asking for a refund on their NIL investment. A putrid performance in Starkville. They're trailing by 32 to Tennessee. We'll keep an eye on things until the final horn in a game that could shake things up a bit in the SEC.
There he goes. He goes out of bounds. They'll mark him right at the 30-yard line. That's the kind of play that can give a drive momentum.
I love the play called running the football here in the 4th quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
I wonder about the mindset right now of the offensive coordinator, too, because they need points, and running the football just is not going to get it done. Early in the drive, late in the drive, I think you've got to be in attack mode right now throwing.
Stop is made at the 44, but it's a 15-yard gain and a first down. And the Hoosiers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Hoosiers back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. They'll leave it with him. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
Well, the interesting thing about a run here trailing late is the defense isn't expecting it. That's the good news. Bad news, though, is you're still trailing. You need to score quickly, which means you need to be throwing the football right now.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. And the Hoosiers come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down.
All right, 4th and short. You need a field goal to take the lead. There's less than a minute left right now. I don't think you get aggressive here on 4th down. Just kick the field goal to give yourself a chance to win this game.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Complete out of the backfield. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. So the fourth down call works out for them as they try to keep the momentum going.
Yeah, that play, Reese, is going to give them a lot of confidence. Here they are. They're trying to scrape and claw themselves back into this one and take the lead. They needed that play.
Shows him the stiff arm. He stepped out of bounds, and that'll stop the clock. Great awareness there on that run.
I think the toss does a really good job of getting the football on the edge quickly. You know, you toss it out there to the running back, you better block the defensive end. That's priority number one. Good job blocking the defensive end, getting a nice positive game on the toss play.
I don't love the play call at this juncture in the game. You're down. You've got to take shots. The defense is not going to be blitzing, so these screens probably aren't going to work.
Got it behind the line. It's Leon. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. We got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
Out of the gun, looking to throw. Pocket breaking down. He gets it into the end zone. The two-point try is good, and now the lead is 7. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll take a knee. It's a touchback save every second he can as they try to put together this final drive. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the burners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might think.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
Well, they're down a possession, and they're on their own side of the 50, so they need a big one right here. They've just thrown 3 straight incompletions, but it just takes one. It just takes one big play down the field to all of a sudden get that momentum and that juice flowing again to give yourselves a chance to win.
Right down the middle. Intercepted, and that is the last thing they needed. The defense making a play to put an exclamation point on this one, and that ought to do it. Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. What a matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. Welcome to Ypsilanti, Michigan, home to the Eastern Michigan Eagles. As we'll see, the winners of 7 straight, the Western Michigan Broncos, squaring off with another team from the map, the Eastern Michigan Eagles. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Eastern Michigan ready to kick it off and get this game going. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Western Michigan's offense will go on the attack first. Last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
That is a statement play right away. You're playing on the road. The stadium's loud and noisy. You want to quiet them down, run the football down the defense's throat.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Western Michigan.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down. The give to the back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
The RPO, fire complete to the left. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you, I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Going to throw it over the top of the knee. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up at the 28.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? And the Eagles lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll run the sneak for it. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollack off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollack cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them, because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
To the air, it's Sperry. It's complete on the right side. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. You know, sometimes even a short gain like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Second and goal for the offense. Tries again to get it in. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on second down, this little third to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0. So they are lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. On the run, it's Miles. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Motion from the wideout. Catch in the middle. It's Trevino. Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to throw, it's Lincoln. Pulls it in, it's Trevino. Really good pickup on second down there. Leaves him with 3rd and 2. Wow, already up to 250 catches for his career.
That's a lot of catches. How about the consistency of this young man? The durability, the toughness. He's got all those characteristics, Paul.
Speeding down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Western Michigan. These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all offseason to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
Eastern Michigan, 3.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. Snatching quickly on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Now on the option. Banging slithering whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
Nice job by this defense playing assignment football. Somebody has to have the quarterback. Somebody has to have the pitch. And most importantly, when you get there, you got to get him on the ground. Nice job tackling by this defense.
The Eagles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. And some room to work. Across the 45. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. Ready to fire from the pistol. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Dropping back, it's Berry. They'll run the screen. Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. There's the pressure. He's going to run it. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
Nice job by the QB sitting back in the pocket. You can tell he wants to throw the football, go through his progressions. Nothing home, take off, and slide. I love the slide at the end. Don't take a big shot.
Hauls it in and looking upfield. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. He'll try to do it himself. Still running at the 40. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Both teams made no secret they wanted to target their big play receivers, and they've done just that in the first. They've swapped into the field, and we're ready to go in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. The give from the gun. Got the first down and more. Across the 25, he's got room. Turning it on. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Miles. And he'll finish the run and the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. You can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. out of the gun. The running back has it. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3. Eastern Michigan going fast. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. He's got the back in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on 2nd down. They're going back to the ground. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge gain? If I'm the OC, let's call that one again.
A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll pull it on the read. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were good in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Ben, it just means more in the SEC, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Vanderbilt has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe there in Nashville. They're up by 7 over Kentucky. Games like these just...
Touchdown, Western Michigan! Special teams proving to be special. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance. He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15. So that one will put his name in the record books. You can't have a longer return in college football. 100 yards for 6. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. They've put up a couple of field goals so far, but now looking for a way to take a drive all the way to the end zone. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Back to throw, it's Sperry. Fires to the tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. Got the first down and still on his feet. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback. And too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Tagged out of the air. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. And the Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. Get it out to the supersonic guy. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Now on second and goal. They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've been able to get within 2 yards. Now will they try to throw it in for the score? Touchdown Broncos! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball. Man, is he ever dangerous and explosive with his feet. You have got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and speed. You saw it right there.
A rather inauspicious start with the kickoff out of bounds and great field position for this offense.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
It's caught downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Looking for a huge play. Intercepted deep in his own end. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Pulled and finds his man on the left. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose.
Man, and this is why you practice 5 points of pressure with the football. You cannot put the ball on the ground. It doesn't matter how many defenders are around you or how hard you get hit. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win games.
Might be changing the route. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He's got an open man. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. And the Broncos will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to try to get it himself.
Well, you're making a positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there. So instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
At the 40, there he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Yeah, and this offense is built behind this guy. I mean, a guy that you can hand the football to consistently and expect positive yards all day long, all game long. Now he's over 100 yards on the day.
Caught in the backfield. It's Trevino. There he headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they take it in for 6 more points.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. To the air, it's Berry. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Eagles will hustle to the line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's got him in the flat. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over it. 5 receivers across the formation. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Works the middle of the field. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sherman. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the catch. It's Sherman. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. Unloads it left. He's got it. Knocked out of bounds. They're in the red zone. Mark it at the 17, and they are set up. Now inside the 20. 1st and 10 from the 18. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Makes the grab. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Looking for more room. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. No good. And they missed a field goal, so something has gone wrong today. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify.
Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
They come to the line facing 3rd and long from the 25. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To throw, it's Sperry. For the 3rd straight play, the pass falls incomplete. Eastern Michigan will be forced to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Gets the back moving. He'll start this drive firing. Gets it to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And, Jesse, they didn't pick up any yardage there, but they're trying to stretch this defense across the field. Yeah, you want to try to get the defense to go east and west, Reese. It's a nice job on offense trying to scheme up a way to do that. Give the defense credit. Intercepted, number 19. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big.
And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They've got it first down at the 42. The Western Michigan offense ready to go back to work. They'll give it to the back. Taking it the other way. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. The offense has it 1st and 10 from the 42. They're going to ride this running back. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Breaks into the open.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
They'll send the back in motion. Touchdown, Western Michigan. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Looking to pass. It's Sperry. Here comes the heat. Trying to get rid of it. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wide receiver going in motion. And back to the air on 2nd down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
This is a top 25 defense, guys. One of the best units in the entire country. They're so good situationally, and they understand the importance of getting leads early, making the offense predictable, having to throw in these.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Guys, we're about to get another look at this Western Michigan offense. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. Touchdown Broncos! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money. He's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. This thing has sort of gotten away the last couple of possessions. They've been a little too generous, David.
Yeah, like a non-profit, man, like a charity, giving the football away too much. Got to take care of the football, Jesse. Otherwise, you've got no shot to win this football game.
You're right, man. At this level of college football, it doesn't matter how talented you are. It doesn't matter who you're playing. If you're sloppy and you put the football on the ground or you throw picks, you're going to find yourself behind them.
Oh, he's got some space. Running through contact. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. They just dialed up one big play. Let's see if they've got another one on 1st and 10 from the 35. Here's a heat. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. And the Eagles have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. To the air. It's Sperry. Gets it out fast. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. It'll be 3rd and long. Corner's going to give them room. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and 4th down is coming. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made a couple. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Iowa is currently trailing, but if this young star leads a comeback today, he could join former Heisman winner Niall Kinnick among the legends to...
Touchdown, Western Michigan, stealing a score on special teams.
I'll tell you, you're lucky if you're watching a college football game and you see one return for a touchdown. That's now his 2nd of the game. This guy is absolutely lethal. He's shown you his open field running ability. He's shown you his speed. I'll be shocked if anybody kicks his way the rest of this game and the rest of the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Eastern Michigan has it back as the Eagle offense returns to the field. David, they couldn't pay off that last drive with a touchdown.
Now, they moved the ball down the field and executed like they wanted to until they stalled out and had to settle for a field goal.
I think if you want to take the next step, too, here and score a touchdown, you got to start finding more creative ways to get your best players the ball. Let's see if they can do that here.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Picks up the 1st down. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the 1st down before they finally get him on the ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw, it's Sperry. Wide open downfield. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. They go to the ground. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
The Eagles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Ramsey. And he'll home it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Eastern Michigan.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting set for the point after.
Is on for the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished the deal with a 26-yard touchdown pass.
Eastern Michigan, 16.
He'll bring it back looking for help. He gets a block. He's out of bounds at the 37-yard line, and a really nice job to set up this offense with good field position. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Now the play fake. He's got him. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And that just shows you the team speed this defense has. As soon as they identify who's got the ball, they are around and surrounding that ball carrier so quickly.
Wants to throw. It's Sperry. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make forward plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Western Michigan has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into the rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
You don't get a lot of chances like that in games, guys. Take shots downfield, and when you get open, you got to finish the play. The wideout's going to wish he had that one back.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent, of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently moving forward.
To the ground with the back. Runs through the tackle. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and Western Michigan is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Looking to throw, it's Lincoln. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Broncos are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. They go to the wide receiver screen. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He's going to take off. Did the work himself. And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big third down conversion by this offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Broncos in a good spot here with second and short. Wants to go up top. Swings it out to the flat. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
On third and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. It's wise not to be too greedy, and they'll go ahead and send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest of this way, and we looking pretty good.
Rides the back on the option, the give. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
I think it's just too little too late, David, at this point. That's a play that they could have used a lot earlier in this game, but because of miscues, they're down by a lot late, and I don't think they're going to have enough time to claw back into this one.
Yeah, and I'm fine with you running that play if you want to do that. My goal now is with this lead, if you want to run it, so be it, but just don't give up the big plays. Let that clock continue to roll. Make him earn it all the way down the field and take a lot.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
And the Eagles, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Gonna sling it on second down. The short hands, it's Sherman. And he'll be brought down.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy right now, and they may want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside, probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He unleashes a long one. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down and a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
Eastern Michigan has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39.
What a great response by this defense. You give up the big play. What do? You respond right back. You get upfield, get to the quarterback, get the negative play, and get the momentum right back.
The Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Lost to fire on second down. Flips it out on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Hauls it in. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Well, it's a nice job tackling on defense. I know one guy missed, but you saw the effort. Other guys coming and flying to the football. They knew how big that 3rd down was. They had to get the stop to give themselves a chance to now get off the field.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Sends it back in motion. On the option. Quick toss. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Looking for a man. It's Lincoln. Flips it out to the back. At the 45 on his way. They'll get it to the 48. No need to measure. It's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Tried to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Back to pass on second down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. It's Trevino. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. The Broncos have their offense in high gear. Makes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Now from inside the red zone. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. Going the other way, and he's got room. They finally get him down, but a huge return. Not only do they get the ball back, but man, did they set up some field position. air on first down. Rushes on him. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
The one thing I love about this defense, and they're showing it here in this game, is there's a variety of ways they can get after your quarterback. They can get home with 4, they can get home with 3, or they can blitz guys from all over the field, but they've got athletes with bad intentions, and they've registered a ton of sacks in this one.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. He's got it. And he'll be brought down.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate...
Fires deep toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Oh, what a move. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17.
I know there's a lot of play callers that would try to throw the football there on 4th and 2, but they decided to run it, and that was a great call. First down.
And the Eagles have it with a 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. So now it's second and long. Firing to the right, complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And this one is perfect. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this fourth quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
This is an area of the game. On offense, you've got to be able to run the football well. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and obviously you're in your own end here, but you want to bleed the clock. You want to stay on the field and keep getting first down, so you have to be able to run it.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Broncos will line up to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Eastern Michigan takes over as the offense heads to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, this is one of those games where you're not necessarily throwing the playbook in the trash after this one, but I do think this coaching staff, David, really has to be honest with themselves and rethink what schemes are working and not working and which guys maybe need to get more tough.
Fires one high and deep. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Lets it fly. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Well, man, we've seen explosive offensive firepower all game long, and here we are late in an obvious passing situation trying to get this thing close. The big INT, finally the defense makes a play, and David, it looks like they've just closed the door on this one.
Well, and you know, Mr. Quarterback, defense wins championships. And how do you seal a game? The defense coming up with a big moment. Yes, obvious passing situation. You know they're going to throw it. The big INT, and that might seal their fate.